So, Professor John Bordeau at Kankakee Community College, and we are in STEM guitar, and we are working on our fret dots. And so we are setting up our drill press. And so what we want to do is set the depth of our drill press. And instructor Stephen Weber is going to pull down the drill press. And we've already preset this up for our needs, but typically what we want is to have the drill press set so that it stops about halfway through the fretboard. It should be about an 1/8 inch, okay? You don't want to go too deep, but you got to get down deep enough too. Now, if you buy pre-bought fret dots with a certain thickness, you need to set the depth to that. But we have bulk ones where we cut it off, and we typically set it to an 1/8 inch deep, and this is about a 1/4 inch fretboard, so you can see it's about roughly half. And this is how we set up the depth. And now when we go into actually drill, we're all set up with our depth stopped on our drill press, okay? So we're gonna swap out this old practice one, and we're gonna put in our new. We have a maple headstock, and you can see here he has a center punch already in there from our last operation, and we are now going to turn it on. Run the drill press. We're running a 1/4 inch Forstner bit. So a Forstner bit has a better, more defined round hole. So that's why instead we're not using a 1/4 inch drill bit, a plain old twist bit, this is a Forstner bit. And a Forstner bit looks a little different. Let me see if I can get a little shot of that. So it has like a little circular edge around it that gives a nice cleaner cut. And so if you can see here, I'll see if I can get in here. There we have a nice clean cut on the first one. So he's going to do the next one, and then we'll just go right down the line. Notice how he shuts off the drill press, lines up his next drill hole, then turns it back on. You don't want it on trying to find where the center is, because you'll miss and it'll scrap your fretboard. So he shuts it off, then he lines it up, and he goes down, finds the center punch, turns it back on. Now we're getting to the double frets on 12. Okay, so we have all of our fret dots in, and let me get a light here so you can see a little better, right? Because it is maple, and you can see that we have them all in. And I'll kind of get a little closer here, and you can see we went down the line here, right? And now we're ready to actually super glue in our fret dot material into this drilled out fret dots. So on to our next operation.